Guess what time it is? You got it. It's your Paper Insider, and I've got it here for you. The Your Paper Insider box comes quarterly and is available now, box 14, and I am here to share it with you. Let's take a look. Let's open this up and get into it. I'm so excited to be sharing these with you. They're always so much fun. Now, ooh, some watercolor paper and a couple little ads and letters, but this is what we're waiting for. Let's rip into it. I can't wait. What about you? I love the way Your Paper Insider is always packaged. The outside of the box is wrapped in cellophane. The inside of the box has the tissue paper. And then, of course, the paper itself is also wrapped in cellophane. And then you have this little paper inside. It's kind of like your cheat sheet. And like I said, this is box number 14. And this is your inside scoop. So this tells you all about some special papers inside, and sometimes gives you information on papers as well that we don't always get. So the inside scoop of this one has the Color Forward collection, brings together interesting transparency, eye-catching shine, and exciting mix of finishes. The Glam Natural Clear is, of course, a beautiful one. Then this one here is a wisteria purple vellum and a white hemp flower tissue. Now, speaking of the vellum, which is also a yellow one here, what makes vellum translucent? Translucent vellum isn't just lightweight paper. It's engineered for clarity. Unlike standard opaque stock, vellum is formed so that the cellulite fibers are processed and beaten in a way that minimizes the tiny air pockets between them, allowing light to pass through the finished sheet. The manufacturing method produces the characteristics of frosted glass appearance. Color is added directly to the translucent vellum based on production, creating the even integrated hue that maintains the soft light passing quality. That is so cool to learn. Now let's go ahead and open this cellophane and we will get out our cheat sheet, and the inside scoop on the back side of it has extra information about all of the papers inside here. So I'm going to use my scissors here and just open it ever so carefully. See how well it's wrapped? I just love it. I've never had a damaged piece since I've been getting this box over a year now. I love it, love it, love it. Now, this first one here is a foil for sure, but let's look at the little cheat sheet. A royal blue foil board is what this piece here. And now all the papers in the box are 8.5 by 11, unless they stick something extra in the box like that watercolor paper we saw a little bit ago. So I also love how they curate the colors in the box, as you will see. Now this here, of course, is gorgeous foil card. And this second one is a sapphire color plan cardstock, which is perfect to have on hand. It's an 100-pound cardstock, and you notice it coordinates with the blues as well. All of the areas, like the top portions, are all blues. Then we'll go into the pinks. Then we have some yellows and neutrals. And then we have the gorgeous purples. And I love that each area is perfect for card making. And they can be mixed together to have a cohesive look when used in conjunction with each other. So these are perfect for card makers. I always recommend them for card makers because you have just enough in the box to create numerous cards that are all well balanced color wise. And the end result is always gorgeous, as you will see here in the video. I have a few samples I'm going to be sharing with you. So let's jump into the rest of these papers here. We're going to go now to the blue, baby blue tie, which is this striation paper here. It's very light, and it's always got, the tie papers always have the infused little threads through them. Then this one is called Blue Moon Cocktail. It has a shimmer to it. It's very lightly shimmered. So it needs to be seen up close. I will use this in my sample today, and along with the other blues and purples that are in this that I'll show you in a little while. But this just just enough shimmer to make it really stand out on your card. Now this really dark navy is called Dark Blue Curious Skin, and it is super, super smooth. So the smooth paper is always great for foiling, just like the actual mirror card is. So if you've never foiled on mirror card, I totally recommend that. It's also perfect for reverse foiling. So if you struggle with that, grab your mirror card, check this out. It is beautifully when it's foiled. I mean, I foiled it here in gold, and it's just perfect every single time. I love foiling on mirror card, and you can reverse it as well. So it's always perfect. So give that a try if you haven't already. But always in these boxes, look for those really slick pieces of paper because they're a few in each box that are always key marked for me for foiling, and that is one of them right there. Now, this paper here is really, really special. This is one of the ones they pointed out on the front of the sheet. This is called white hemp flower tissue. And this is the type of paper I love to use in little bits. This would be perfect for curtains. It would be perfect for flowing dresses. Think of your die cuts. Think of the things that you would add extra little dimensions to, and think of this pattern. It is a lovely, lovely fabric style paper. It's lightweight, and I think it would be gorgeous like that in curtains or clothing or, bedspreads or anything like that. It would just make a difference. Now, let me show you a sample here that I have. I have used another really thin specialty paper here on Mickey Mouse's hat. If you've noticed, this is a checkerboard piece of paper. This was also thin, just like this white one, and I've die cut it and then used it on his hat to create just a one-of-a-kind look, and that makes this card really stand out. Now, I've also used some of their mirror card in red. I've used the hot pink glitter. I've got the black glitter. I've got a red shimmer. I've got her pink glitter, the red shimmer or the red foil, the black, the pink, and the green glitter. And of course, I had to squeeze in some of their gorgeous holographic card. Now, when you use all the papers from the box, you get these outstanding, just jump off the card parts that make these cards stand out. You can take a look at it and you can see how just how it jumps off at, jumps out at you. It just stands out. That's what I love about these boxes. I love coordinating with the colors in them and the pinks and the reds and the blacks. It just all works. And I love that little touch of the specialty card. And I didn't need to use very much. I'll have plenty of that to use in other projects. And that's why this white is just gorgeous to me. And I will definitely save that for a great project or two. So this one here is Party Confetti Glitter. It's very chunky glitter, and it is perfect for like your birthday parties. Think balloons die cut out, or you could do chunky letters. Those would be really great. Think of the Mickey and the Pooh letters from Spellbinders. Those would be wonderful with this. And just a little bit goes a long way. So you could do one balloon and then other coordinating balloons, maybe in your foil or your glitter that's a little less standoffish, and you will have a wow card. Now, this next one here is a magenta tie. It's another one that has those little strands of paper through it. It's like threads of paper. I love the textile of these. Really makes me think of sewing, fabric, all of that. I love it. Now, of course, you can't live without their glitter paper. Their glitter card is phenomenal. This pink card here is just perfect. Look at the pink and the way it just shines. This is the magenta non-shed glitter. And I love their glitter card because it's thick but it die cuts like butter, so you don't have to fight with it. The only papers I've ever struggled with die cutting is if it's foiled on both sides. Some of those are a little difficult. Now, this one here, this is a Spellbinders paper in Dahlia. This is their color wheel paper. If you have not had the luxury of having Spellbinders paper, then this is a perfect way to give it a try. Spellbinders paper is 100 pounds. It's through and through color, and it is top-notch quality. So I'm so glad they're introducing those to these boxes. Now, this is also, I think, a Spellbinders paper, but it doesn't say that on the packaging. But it's a light pink non-shed glitter, and I mean, just look at the array of pinks there. Look how they coordinate. They're gorgeous. Gorgeous. And I just love the way they all blend. And then that chunky glitter pulls in all those blues as well. So, I mean, they flow. And I just love that. Now, there's one more pink. It's really special. It is probably printed in Asia. It's either printed or it's painted. I can tell by the texture of the actual florals on the paper itself. It really feels painted, but it does not give us information here. It tells us it's a dusty rose, and then I cannot pronounce the rest of the actual name of the paper. It's Yuzenshi and Chiyoogami. So if you can pronounce that, I'd love to hear it. But overall, this is stunning paper. Would make a gorgeous card. And for these specialty thin cards, I love to back them with white paper and then use them just as cardstock. Now this pearl paper here, this is called Opal Oyster Pearl Gloss. And it also has shimmer in it. So it's got gloss and shimmer. And again, you can foil on this, but think of those seashell cards coming up in the summer, the spring and summer. It also really coordinates well with the paper before it, the pink paper with the flowers on it. This is a great combination. Now here is one of their vellums, this lemon yellow vellum. You can see the transparency there. And I see, when I look at this, lights from the inside of windows of like a house or a building. And speaking of buildings, I received a card recently from one of my dear friends. Her name is Jody. She sent me a welcome card for our new house. We've purchased a new home, and she sent me a card congratulating us. And she created a house die cut card that matches my actual house. She actually looked it up on Google and found my house by the address and made the card match my house, which I adore, and I will be framing it for my new home. So this, by far, is my favorite piece in the box. It is the holographic. This holographic is called Holographic Diamonds, and we can see why. Here is a card I made with it. Check out the bling! Oh my gosh, it is gorgeous. And you'll see that card again in my next video. So make sure you check out the Hero Arts video, also releasing today, as it will show you lots of cards I've created from this box. You won't want to miss that. So this card here is called Environmental Honeycomb. You can definitely tell it's a recycled paper, which I love that they do. And it has kind of a, I can't think of the name. I can't think of the name while I'm thinking of this. I'm distracted by the glimmer on the page. This is my second favorite piece of card from the box. It is the bright gold brushed metal double-sided foil or glitter card. It is gorgeous. I've had a mirrored one before. There's all the glitters. Can't you tell? Yummy, yummy. More little show and tells for the video later. But I've had glitters like that before, and they're so much fun to work with. Now, this here is another Spellbinders paper. This one here is in beeswax. Then we have a light blue via felt stationery, and it has the bonding in it there where you can actually see the printing just ever so lightly. It's a really lightweight paper, and it will definitely be used lovingly. Now, speaking of used lovingly, I used these purples in that first card that I shared with you, along with the holographic, and you can actually see all my lights and all my camera and everything up there, even me. But these papers have shine, guys. I mean, and these two I used in that first card with the holographic. Here we have another piece of vellum. That's a clear vellum, which is always handy. Then we have this purple. This is a shimmer card. It is called Violet Curious Metallic, and it's got that shimmery metallic in it, like the blue from earlier. I also used this in that first card. Lots of coordination here. Oh, and that vellum, I forgot to mention, that was not white vellum. That was actually the violet, no, wisteria plum vellum. You can see it there better now that I've got them up against each other, all those purples. Now, this one here is very, very special paper. This one is called Glossy Gray Beam. Now, it's not gray at all, actually. To me, this stands out and says wedding card. It has got these 1/4 inch variegated lines on them, which you'll see here in the close-up, that like one is more of a solid and the other one is a shimmer. It is definitely going to be for fancy, fancy cards. I say I'm saving this for a wedding. Then you have their all-time favorite white, ultra white, smooth cardstock. Also perfect for your glimmering and ink blending. Now, they included this cold press watercolor card fronts. These are A2 card fronts. It's a little gift pack of them. So I do appreciate that and receiving that. Now I'm going to spread these all out here so you can see them all in their loveliness. And again, these are perfect for card makers. The price point is great. It's $29.95, free shipping. And they only come out every 3 months. So they do not break the bank, which I love. And there's enough card here to keep you busy for 3 months. So enjoy the paper, guys. Treat yourself. You deserve it. You're special. And you deserve a little surprise. So I've got all the links down below to Your Paper Insider and the video for later if you'd like to watch it. So check that out and see these papers in action along with the Hero Arts new release. So here are all of them spread out in all their glory. I just love the way this box turned out. I hope you guys had an amazing day and enjoy the next video. I will talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye for now.